Hey everybody, it's Sharmel. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, definitely make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notification. If this isn't your first time here, again, welcome back. Don't forget to like this video and yeah, leave me a comment or something down in the comment section. So if you guys are reading the title, you'll know what this video is about, and some of you may be surprised, but yes, I have decided that I am going to permanently lock my hair. I'm gonna have to give you all the tea. I'm gonna let you guys know how I arrived at this point, what's next for my channel, and all of that good stuff. So let's get started. So I have been talking about locking my hair for a while now. I haven't mentioned it on my channel, but it has been something that I've been thinking about off camera. I always said that I was going to do it when I turn 35, which I'm not quite 35 yet. I'll be 30 in 2 months, and I don't know, I've just had a really big urge to lock my hair now. I've hinted at it in some of my hair videos over the last couple of months about just kind of being tired of my hair. I have been doing my own hair since I was 13 years old. That's what, 17 years almost that I've pretty much been doing my own hair. I go to the hair shop every now and then, but for the most part, I'm the only one who touches my hair. Trying different hairstyles has definitely always been a way of expression for me. Like, it's been a hobby, something I've enjoyed, and it's just been an overall way that I express myself. But after 17 years of trying so many different hairstyles, so when I big chopped 3 years ago, I was like, okay, this is going to be the new journey. My hair is going to be healthy. I wanted to just focus on my natural hair. When I first big chopped, I definitely went immediately into like protective styles, and I always had this idea of when my hair gets longer, I'm going to style it. When my natural hair gets longer, I'm going to style it. And after 3 years of big chopping, the longer my hair got, I don't know, I tried a couple loose natural hairstyles here and there, but it's never really felt like me, you know? Like, I don't have anything against natural hair. I don't hate my natural hair, but just natural hairstyles, loose natural hairstyles in general have never been like me. Like I said, I'm just really burnt out on doing my hair after all these years. I've tried so many hairstyles. I've been relaxing, I've been natural, I've worn braids, faux locks, wigs, weaves, I've worn pixies, and I'm like, I've tried everything and I'm just ready for something new. My last wig review was maybe back in June. It's August now, and even the last couple of wig reviews I would do, I would wear them for a little bit, a day or two, and then I would take them off, and then my natural hair would just be slicked back in a bun, or I would be in a protective style such as braids or faux locks. In general, I've always liked how locks look. I did my first faux lock install maybe in 2013, and since then I have just like fallen in love with faux locks. Some of my most popular videos on my channel are faux lock, goddess lock tutorials. I've just always been, I really like how this style looks on me, and it was one particular faux lock install that I did in June, the short one, and when I did that, that was legit like the most beautiful I have felt like all year. And I think that was one of the main hairstyles that really pushed me to do it sooner. So yeah, I am locking my hair. I know, like, when some people lock their hair, it kind of turns into like this spiritual journey, and for me it's not necessarily a spiritual journey, but I will say after doing my hair for so many years, I started doing my hair, you know, again as a way to express myself, but it definitely came also as a necessity. Like, I've always felt like my hair had to be styled and super polished in order to feel good or to look beautiful. And so I'm being in quarantine for these last few months and just kind of being able to be like free and in my element, not having to worry about going to work. One of the things I'm excited about this journey is like not feeling so pressured to have my hair. I feel like it's gonna be a hard thing, but I'm excited to like just appreciate my beauty on another level and not having to feel so pressured to have my hair like super laid and snatched and done. Most likely after I take this install down, I will do my starter locks. Now with doing this journey, there are definitely some things that I don't want to say hesitant, but you know, apprehensive about. For one, the commitment factor. So as someone who has like frequently changed their hairstyles, being committed to one hairstyle definitely does give me a little anxiety. Like I'm ready to lock my hair, but just like the thought of not having that option, it definitely gives me a little anxiety. But I mean, the hair game is just so innovative these days, so like I know that it's not going to be the end of the world and I'll never be able to try a new hairstyle again. Like I know some girls are putting like box braids over their locks, or putting wigs over their locks. So you know, I'm a little nervous about it, but I know I'll still have some space to be creative with my hair. Another thing that I'm worried about, which I kind of touched on, is I've always been a very polished type of person, and by no means am I saying locks are not polished, but y'all, I've been watching a lot of videos, doing a lot of research. Those first 6 months, you know, when your locks are forming and coming together, I'm scared about those first 6 months. The good thing is that I don't have to go back to work, well, to work in the office until next year, so I can at least go through that phase at home and not having to feel like really pressured to look a certain way. But I am nervous it's not going to be as polished as I'm used to looking. The next thing that I'm a little worried about is the health of my hair. So I'm going to insert a picture. I've mentioned this in several videos. I do have slight heat damage along the perimeter of my hairline. I did find a couple of videos of people who did starter locks who had heat damage, and like the overall consensus is that you will have to snip at it. Like the hair will lock, but I guess it takes longer to lock. And I want a sturdy foundation, so yeah, that's one thing that I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna work through. So I'm gonna do my starter locks as 2-strand twists, and I don't want to cut all that heat damage off right away, because then I'm gonna have like these little locks or these little twists in the front. It's just gonna look really awkward. So I'm still kind of figuring out what I'm gonna do about my heat damage part. I've also considered like taking I have like some kinky human hair, and I've also considered feeding like a little bit in to the areas that have heat damage when I'm twisting it to, you know, make it a little thicker. That's an option. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure all of that out. Also my hair, I did color my hair like a month ago, and the color didn't really change like the health of my hair too much. I could feel like a texture change a little bit in my hair after I colored it, but again, I just want to make sure that I have the best foundation for my locks as possible. So the last thing I'm worried about is my channel. I mean, my YouTube channel, it definitely plateaued a while ago, and yeah, my numbers don't do what they used to, which I mean, some days I'm concerned about it, some days I'm not, because I just enjoy making tutorials. But with that being said, on one hand, it's like, because my channel is already kind of plateaued, I'm excited to introduce something fresh, something new to it. But on the other hand, I know a lot of you guys watch me for the hair tutorials, for the wigs, for the weaves, for the ponytails, for the box braids, for the faux locks. A lot of you guys watch me for that kind of stuff, and I know that that's going to kind of scale back a little now, since that won't be the direction I'll be going with my hair. So yeah, I'm a little worried about that. I'll definitely be incorporating my lock journey, but also, you know, I've been trying to brainstorm and think of other new content I can introduce to this channel. So yeah, those are just like the things that I'm kind of apprehensive about. I'm going to document the process, so I'll be doing a starter lock video, retwist video, and just taking you guys along my journey. Also, I was kind of debating like whether or not I wanted to do my starter locks myself or have a professional loctician do it, or if I want to like maintain my retwist or go see a professional. If you have locks, let me know what you did. Like if you do it yourself or if you go to a professional, and if you've noticed like a difference in between, if you notice a difference between like you doing it versus having someone professionally do it. But like I said, I've been doing my hair for a long time, so I have no doubt in my mind that I can do it. But I don't know, I just want nice healthy locks, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything right and that my first set and my retwist are aiding to the longevity of my lock journey. That's all I have right now. If you have any favorite YouTubers who specialize in locks, definitely leave their channels down below. I definitely need to find some new people to subscribe to, since this is the new direction that I'm going in. Thank you all for watching thus far and following me on this random journey of YouTube with all my random hair videos and this next step in all the randomness. So yeah, again, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.